What if I told you that one of Europe's most beautiful countries is also one of its most overlooked? In this episode, our family leaves Prague behind and begins an unforgettable road trip through Croatia and Slovenia. We'll squeeze 4 giant suitcases into a tiny rental car, explore one of Europe's most charming capitals, visit a 1,000-year-old castle overlooking a fairy tale lake, ride a traditional wooden boat to a magical island, and descend into one of the world's most incredible cave systems. Join us as we discover why Slovenia might just be Europe's best-kept secret. Welcome back to Passport Pack. Hi, we are the Velasquez family. Join us as we travel the world one city at a time. You're watching the Passport Pack. Our journey begins at Prague Airport. As always, these two are more excited about the plane ride than the destination itself. Honestly, I think they would be happy spending the entire day inside an airport if it meant riding another airplane. Watching planes take off never gets old. No matter how many flights you've taken, there's still something exciting about waiting for your next adventure. And soon enough, it was our turn. Goodbye, Prague. Next stop, Croatia. Welcome to Zagreb. After about an hour and a half in the air, we landed safely in Zagreb, Croatia. Of course, landing is only half the journey. When we arrived at the rental counter, they apologized. Our SUV wasn't available. Instead, they gave us a much smaller vehicle. Okay.
Lock ba yun, properly?
Yeah. Kumusta naman kayo dyan? Wala, sorry na lang si Ruth. Wow.
Oh, I covered the camera.
Our Airbnb was located inside the city of Zagreb. As soon as we walked in, it already felt like home.
It is a nice house.
There was also a compact kitchen, a dining area, a modern bathroom, heated floors, which were surprisingly nice because spring was still quite chilly, and even a washer and dryer.
My doormat.
See the CR.
Is there a thing called doormat?
Uy, pwede tayo maglaba mamaya.
Nice.
There's also a patio.
There's bedroom na common.
Yes. There's a patio here. Sayap, ano lang tayo? Ay, ang ganda.
That evening, someone very special joined us, my sister-in-law, Ruth. She lives here in Europe and she'll be traveling with us for part of this trip.
Huh? Okay.
Welcome to our abode.
It's not a humble one. It's very nice.
Guys!
Like a hero. Hello. How are you doing? Hello. Oh my God! We grew up so fast. Alright.
2022 mo sila nakita, di ba?
Yes.
2022.
2022. It's been so long.
We left Zagreb at about 8 o'clock in the morning. Our destination today, the capital of Slovenia, is Ljubljana. That's only about an hour and a half away. Before leaving Croatia, we had one little adventure. We had to fill up our own gas.
27 euros.
Done na?
Yeah.
That was fast.
Only 27. Mas kalahati pa.
Oo nga.
As we continued driving, the scenery slowly began to change. Rolling green hills, tiny villages, wide open fields, and in the distance, snow-capped mountains. There were moments when it honestly reminded us of Switzerland. The roads were smooth, traffic was light, and every few minutes we found ourselves saying, "Wow." Sometimes the drive itself becomes a destination.
Alam siguro nila kasi may mga trucks. Like this.
Ganda dito. Probinsya pero...
After about an hour and a half, we finally arrived in Ljubljana, the charming capital city of Slovenia. It's not a very huge city. In fact, that's exactly what makes it so appealing. Before exploring, we had one very important mission: lunch. I ordered the lamb shank, rich, tender, and full of flavor. Rachel chose the roast veal. Meanwhile, our kids stayed loyal to what they know best: pasta. With full stomachs, it was finally time to explore. The Ljubljanica River quietly flows through the heart of the city, giving Ljubljana a calm and peaceful atmosphere. The emerald green water reflects the beautiful old buildings, while cafes line both sides of the river. One of the city's most famous landmarks is the Dragon Bridge.
No. Where are we in Europe? What's the name of the city?
I only remember where in Croatia.
Letter L.
Ljubljana.
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 As we continue walking, we pass colorful shops, street performers, local artists, and friendly people who never hesitated to help tourists. It didn't take long for Slovenia to make an incredible first impression. While we were exploring Ljubljana, Rachel had to catch up on something important. Natalia and I wandered through more of Ljubljana's quiet streets. We stopped at one of the city's beautiful fountains for a few photos.
Let's see. Oh.
As we continue walking, we came across a chocolate shop that immediately caught our attention.
Found the plastic cup light.
Look at the dragon.
And yes, they tasted much better than they looked scary. We continued walking along the river, watching boats quietly glide through the calm emerald water. I think the best travel memories aren't created by checking attractions off a list. They're creating by slowing down enough to notice the little things. After about 20 minutes, we met back up with Rachel and Elijah. Now it's finally time for our destination that we've been waiting for. The drive itself was absolutely breathtaking. Eventually, we arrived at our Airbnb. It was only a couple of minutes away from Lake Bled, making it the perfect base for exploring the area. Just a short walk from our Airbnb was a horse ranch. Several beautiful horses quietly grazed beneath the mountains, creating what felt like a postcard come to life. Tomorrow would be our full day exploring Lake Bled, so tonight was simply about enjoying the scenery.
Wow.
We did not walk all the way around the lake. That would have to wait. Instead, we took our time, enjoyed the cool spring breeze, and simply appreciated being there. Good morning from Lake Bled. Today, we're visiting one of Slovenia's most iconic landmarks, the Bled Castle. Getting to the island requires climbing a fairly steep path uphill. Thankfully, our kids had absolutely no problem with it. Somehow, they still had endless energy. Meanwhile, I was already questioning every life decision that involved stairs. But once we reached the entrance, we quickly realized it was completely worth it.
Ang steep ng entrance.
Okay, good job.
Entrance pa lang.
Yes.
Hirap na sila.
Entrance costs 19 euros for adults, with reduced prices for children. For a family, it isn't exactly cheap. You'll definitely feel it when buying the tickets, but once you step inside, you immediately understand why so many people recommend visiting. The views alone make the experience unforgettable. Just a few steps inside the castle grounds, you're welcomed by a panoramic terrace overlooking Lake Bled.
Hi, Han.
Hello.
Hi. Kanya-kanya sila.
Kanya-kanya silang gadgets.
I know, right? Kids nowadays.
Elijah, look here first.
Hi.
No, it's a picture. One. Eto na pala eh. Hindi kailangan umakit doon sa isang viewpoint. This is it. Bakit lang papakapagod?
No visit to Bled is complete without trying its most famous dessert, the Bled cream cake, or as the locals call it, cremna resina. It's very jiggly.
May honest review daw kasi.
Yema cake lang to. The hype, meron dito si kay Mang Benitos. Travel pa tayo dito.
Ay, nako.
Don Benitos, Yema cake. Sarap. Fairness.
After enjoying our dessert and soaking in the view, it was finally time to explore the castle itself. We happened to visit during the Easter season. Throughout the castle grounds were colorful Easter eggs and spring decorations that added even more charm to this already magical place. Part of the castle has been transformed into a museum that tells the story of Slovenia's early history. One of the quietest places inside the castle is small chapel. While we were admiring the artwork, a group of women quietly entered, then they began singing. Of course, before leaving the museum, we found ourselves in another souvenir shop. Auntie Ruth generously let Natalia and Elijah choose one souvenir each.
3D printed. These types of toys, they're 3D printed. I have one at home. Oh, balloons!
Do you want to buy that?
One of our favorite parts of the castle was walking along the old defensive walls. Centuries ago, these walls protected the castle from invading armies. Today, they offer visitors another incredible perspective of the surrounding countryside.
You should use your arrows to shoot.
That used to be a battlefield. No trees there. Mommy, that used to be a battlefield.
Inside one section of the castle were several interactive exhibits designed for children. There were simple machines, optical illusions, mechanical puzzles, and hands-on experiments demonstrating basic scientific principles. Our kids absolutely love this part. As parents, there's something rewarding about seeing learning become an adventure instead of classroom lessons. History, science, and travel all coming together in one place. Before leaving, we visited one of the castle's most interesting demonstrations, a traditional printing press. The guide explained how books were printed centuries ago.
Water one by one. The whole process is actually like
Elijah.
before, almost. Now this goes into the machine and press. This. Okay. And now there's a
Look at that.
So every time color, paper, and then I repeat if I need more. So today we print well everything that you see here.
So
is
you need to
printed.
make the metal.
As a souvenir, I even got a print of my own bookmark using the original technique.
We travel not to escape the life, but for life not to escape us. Beautiful.
Ganda.
Yeah, got it.
We travel not to escape life, but for life not to escape.
Eventually, it was time to head back down. But our day wasn't over. In fact, the most iconic experience in Lake Bled was still waiting for us. It was finally time to board one of the traditional wooden boats and visit the most famous island in the middle of the lake.
Ang ganda. Buti nahabol ko pa.
Buti walang tubig.
Ha?
Buti walang water.
Meron siya.
Pletnas are handcrafted wooden boats that have been transporting visitors across Lake Bled for centuries.
Right now, the temperature of the water is around 9 degrees. In the middle of the summer, it can get till 24, 25 degrees, so warm enough to swim. And in the winter, the lake can also freeze.
Get it?
What?
Did you get it?
Kind of. Close to the island or there?
What?
Close to the island or there? Up there.
Yeah, now we're closer there.
Wow.
About 20 minutes later, we arrived at a tiny island sitting in the middle of Lake Bled. Although it's small, this island is one of Slovenia's most recognizable landmarks. To reach the church, you need to climb 99 stone steps. According to local tradition, it's good luck for a groom to carry his bride all the way up these stairs on their wedding day. I honestly can't imagine doing that. After climbing those steps myself, I have nothing but respect for every groom who has actually pulled it off. Of course, our kids reached the top long before we did. Somehow, they still had unlimited energy.
Bidilang mo.
At the top stands the beautiful Church of the Assumption, whose history dates back several centuries. Inside hangs the church's most famous attraction, the Wishing Bell. Legend says that if you make a wish and ring the bell 3 times, your wish will come true. After spending some time around the church, we headed back down and explored the rest of the island. Along the shoreline were small wooden docks where private rowboats tie up after crossing the lake. Visitors can also rent their own rowboats. We considered it for about 5 seconds. With 2 young kids, we decided we'd rather leave the rowing to the professionals. The smarter adventure is a safer one.
So, hey guys, we finally made it to the islands. What can you say? How about you, Elijah?
It's cold! It's cold! It's cold!
Very cold. How about you, Ate? What can you say? We're finally here in the island.
Yeah.
There's ducks. I can see ducks.
So we are here now, and it's a bit like so lamig.
Hi, kids.
Hi. Hi.
That's okay. I know.
Look at the
Hello,
pigeon.
birdie. What's your name? What's your name?
The pigeon. Ayan na siya. Pidgeotto.
Pidgeotto. I choose you.
Piglet. Don't be big.
Psyduck.
Ganda ng color ng lake.
It looks so cool. Mommy.
Elijah.
Cold. I'm cold. What is that? It's a cat sound. A cat actually spoke. I'm cold.
Who's that Wagi?
Soon it was time to board the boat again. Everyone had to balance carefully because if too many passengers stood on one side, the boat would noticeably tilt. Thankfully, we all made it back without anyone taking an unexpected swim. As we slowly crossed the lake, we took one last look at the island. Sometimes a journey back is just as beautiful as a journey there. Nadja, look here.
Ito ng kulay ng water.
Back on the shore, we decided to explore part of the walking trail that circles around the lake. Colorful ducks wandered close to the shore. The kids couldn't stop taking pictures. For them, seeing wildlife this close was almost as exciting as visiting the castle itself.
Yeah,
Hello
we don't
there.
have food though. Nah, we really don't. I can pet you.
You look so good. So
Sabi,
hot.
ang lagay pa, ganito na lang. Wala ba kayo ibibigay na pagkain dyan?
Such a pogi duck. So, ano na? Titingin na lang ba tayo? Ha? Ano na? Ano na, te?
So you know that they speak the same language as Serbian. They speak
Kaya
Serbian.
pala.
Slovenian is the same as Serbian. Kasi they speak.
Asan na si Natalia? Ay, naku.
Looking across the lake, we could see Bled Castle perched high on a cliff where we had stood just a few hours earlier. Then in the distance, we heard the church bells from Bled Island echo across the lake. It's one of those moments that no video can truly capture. Just standing there, listening, and taking it all in. Along the path, we also came across a display sharing one of Lake Bled's oldest legends, a tragic love story that had become part of the area's folklore. Whether it's history or legend, pieces like this become even more memorable because of the stories attached to them. We had only walked about half the lake before deciding it was time to head back.
Finland ka at saka sa ano ka? Naglalamoy, nag-ano pa, kahit may ice pa, nagsoso sila ng ano, tapos nag-ice pa.
That evening, we enjoyed dinner at a cozy Italian restaurant. And yes, you may have noticed that phones hanging around our kids' necks. The phones allow us to track their location if we ever get separated, and they can easily contact us if they need help. Thankfully, we've never had to use them for an emergency. But as parents, it's one of those small things that give us peace of mind while traveling.
The kids. Yeah.
Oh, there is something.
Food tour muna. And Elijah's. Yeah. Hi, man.
Chow time. Our final day in Slovenia began with another early start. Today's destination was one of the country's most famous natural wonders, Postojna Cave. We had already booked our entry time online because visits are strictly scheduled. Miss your assigned slot and you may not be allowed inside. Unfortunately, we left a little later than planned. The entire drive turned into a race against the clock. Thankfully, we arrived just in the nick of time. We know good travel planning still needs a little bit of luck. Postojna Cave is extraordinary. The cave system stretches for more than 24 kilometers, although visitors explore only about 5 kilometers during the standard tour. Since opening tourists in 1819, it has welcomed millions of visitors from around the world. One of its most unique features is that it's home to the world's only underground railway inside a cave system used for tourism. The adventure begins aboard a small electric train. The ride lasts about 10 minutes and immediately transports you deep into the cave. As the train winds through massive underground chambers, the scenery becomes more dramatic with every turn. Some sections are so enormous they resemble grand cathedral halls. Others are so narrow that instinctively you duck your head, even though there's still just enough room to pass safely. The lighting carefully highlights the incredible limestone formations, creating an atmosphere that almost feels otherworldly. After a train ride, the walking tour begins. The guided walk lasts about 1 hour along well-maintained pathways. Throughout the tour, you'll see towering stalagmites rising from the ground, delicate stalactites hanging from the ceiling, and enormous limestone columns that took hundreds of thousands of years to form. Just 1 centimeter of cave formation can take decades to centuries to grow.
Can you see how high it is? Oh my gosh. We are so high up.
So we are exiting.
No, not yet.
Almost.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Good light. Good light.
Dilim.
Hindi para maganda yung ano niya, compensation.
Yeah.
Better than, better than the average color.
These two are almost touching. It will touch maybe in a few thousand years. Because it takes 1,000 years for 1 inch. That's why this is, I think even before Jesus was here, it's already here.
Naturally, the gift shop had adorable stuffed homes. The kids couldn't resist bringing one home. And honestly, neither could we. And yes, there's even an underground post office inside the cave complex. Definitely one of the most unique places we've ever seen to mail a postcard.
Tiny versions of
That's how it looks like. Is that what you like, Laisha? Yeah. How about you, Yata?
fireplace. Do you know how tall it is? He's a horror guy.
Okay, they've chosen what they want.
Goodbye, Slovenia. With that, our time in Slovenia came to an end. In just a few days, we experienced medieval castles, peaceful rivers, snow-capped mountains, fairy tale lakes, and one of the world's most incredible cave system. Slovenia may be a small country, but it completely exceeded our expectations. It's clean, it's safe, it's family-friendly, and filled with natural beauty around every corner. Sometimes the countries that receive the least attention end up leaving the biggest impression. Our next destination would take us across another border. to one of the most photographed villages in the entire world, Hallstatt, Austria. Would it live up to its reputation? We'll find out in the next episode. If you enjoyed traveling with us, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Passport Pack, and join us as we continue exploring Europe, one city at a time.